Damn.
Yep.
Million.
What up?
Phat Pat. Dollar.
Got the coons.
J23.
Yeah.
Come on, money. It's PurpleDuctions. Fresher than a motherfucker.
You already know.
PD. Get out my way, nigga. Get a dollar.
Yeah.
Come on.
We're here with Phat Pat from PurpleDuctions. Many people who don't know who PurpleDuctions is, would you like to elaborate on who you guys are as a group?
Consists of 4 members. It's me, myself, Phat Pat. You got J23, Mr. Cash, and $1 Million. We've been together as a group for about a year now, doing shows, making music together, trying to come up in this industry as a group and do our own thing. Pretty much like I can't even explain, but put a whole new twist on music just because of how different we are, as in not your average hip-hop group. We're all different, consists of me, there's another Mexican guy, and you got your 2 black guys, you know what I mean? It's just I look pretty white, you know what I mean? It's just we're all different. You see us and it's just you stand out to people and want to stand out to everybody pretty much.
And what have you guys accomplished as a group?
We've done a lot of big shows. We've opened up for your old school to your new school artists, and many more to come. Plus, got a couple features with known artists around here in our area, out here in California.
And who are those artists?
We've opened up for Sugar Free, Busy Bone from Bone Thugs, YG, Bobby Brackens, Ray J came out for that show, Snoop Dogg came out for that show, Audio Push came out, we did DJ Quick.
Now you have a show with Wiz Khalifa coming up. How do you feel about that?
Oh man, that's the big one right there, you know what I mean? I think we set a goal to, do big shows, and by the end of this year, we wanted to pretty much have him as one of those shows, and a month later we got, the deal to do this show, so I'm excited for it to take it. It's another stepping stone in our career to move on.
Now, who is Phat Pat aside from PurpleDuctions?
Phat Pat is his own person, it's me, I make my own music, I do all my own things, I make my own decisions in life and in music. If I don't want to do this, I'm not going to do that. I want to make my own type of music, but pretty much it's just Phat Pat is just me,
Okay. And what have you wanted to go into the military right out of high school. What made you decide to change your mind?
The fact of how serious the music got for me. Once we started doing bigger shows and making more things happen, it became more of a clear vision to me that I wanted to make music, and that's the thing that I wanted to do. I put the military on the back burner, and as it got more and more serious, I just kicked it out the door altogether.
So how did you start into the music industry?
Back when I was in middle school, my sister had a boyfriend, and he used to make music, and he pretty much influenced her, and she influenced me to make music, and I stole one of her pages of raps one day and spit it for my friends at school, and they liked it and said, keep it up. And so I started writing my own stuff, making my own music. Moved out to California from Texas, and I stopped making music because I didn't really know anybody, and to be honest, I didn't know what people would think of me, just because I didn't know anybody, and hearing this new kid makes music, I was kind of shy. And then eventually I met one of my friends back in the beginning of high school, the end of my freshman year. We started making music together, and then I met Cash, who's from he's the head of PurpleDuctions, and it was me and him. We started making music, and then we met J23 and $1 Million and added them to the crew, and we're like a family now. It's like blood pretty much. It's not friends, it's family.
Blood brothers.
Yeah.
Okay, you're currently working on your second mixtape. How is that coming?
Pretty good. I got a good, solid, track listing out. It's not organized yet, but all the tracks are there. It's about 18 songs. They're all, they're all my. It's not my beats, but like my lyrics and everything. You got some beats are like you haven't heard of them before, and then some of them, like there's like a couple of them like remixed songs for like songs that are in the game. But yeah, it's gonna be my stronghold for me for this one.
And do you write all of your own music?
Yeah, I write all my own music. I'm starting to turn on a little bit onto the production side, making my own beats, but I'm still learning. I still got a lot to learn. I still got a lot to learn in the whole industry, music, production, all that together, but I'm starting to branch off and do a little bit of production here and there. I went to school to do audio engineering, but I had, kicked that off to the side along with the military. But I'm planning to go back to, school, but do write all my own music and try to make all my own.
Who would you like to collaborate in this industry?
Probably T.I. Who else could I say? I'd probably say Eminem, but for sure T.I. He's been one of my favorites since I was young. I've just liked his style, and I feel like me and him, our styles could collaborate together, make something like super sick.
And on Mixer.com, you have your own ringtones that you put out. What is your story with the Roll Up song?
Roll Up is off my Southern Heat mixtape. It's featuring J23 from PurpleDuctions. I had made the song back in like the middle. It was like one of the first couple songs I made off the mixtape, and I put it on Mixer, and like it had gotten a few hundred hits, and then all of a sudden Wiz Khalifa dropped his song Roll Up, and mine took off. It's got about 230,000 downloads after it's only been up for like a few months. Since late months of last year. It's about now, so about 230,000, and it still climbs every day. Every day gets like 1,000 hits.
And how do you go about promoting yourself?
Online outlets such as like Facebook and Twitter, but most of my promoting is like out in the streets, face to face with fans, and selling CDs out like wherever I can go sell CDs. I'll do it at gas stations, Walmart, Stater Bros, wherever, even colleges, everywhere. It's just like whoever likes the hip hop music and gives me the time to pretty much explain like who I am and what I've done. And if they like to, like it, they'll buy it. If they don't, then they'll look me up online. And if they don't, well then they're lost.
And what is your Twitter name so everybody can follow you?
At Phat Pat Music, but it's with a PH. Phat Pat, not the FAT.
Where did you get your name, Phat Pat?
Back in Texas when I was younger, my sister's boyfriend, like I said, he made music, and once I started making a little bit of music, he said, we're gonna call you Phat Pat, and ever since then, it's just stuck to me like I'm Phat Pat. That's who I am.
And what are your goals for the next 5 years?
I'm still young, so I'm not in a super rush to be extremely successful, but I want to, within 5 years, I would like to be, successful in this industry and holding my own ground.
How do you interact with your fans?
Facebook and Twitter. You hit me up, I'm gonna hit you back. Unless you're coming at me on some crazy weirdo stuff, then don't even bother, please. And then also when I'm out at shows and selling CDs, sometimes we run into people that have bought CDs and they become fans of your music. They bump your music all the time. Become fans, so when they see you out selling your CDs, they ask if you got new music. If you do, then they buy your new music. If they don't, they sit there and talk to you about the songs that they like, upcoming shows you have, and whatever events you have, whether it's music video shoots, photo shoots, whatever they can get involved with.
And for new artists coming up in this industry, what kind of advice would you give them for basically going about and being successful and following their dreams?
Pretty much sticking to their self. You gotta, no matter if it's music or life situations, you gotta make sure you're happy before your fans are. So if you're not happy, you gotta do what you can to get yourself back up to spirits to make everybody else happy. And, do you pretty much.
Well, thank you for being here. You can follow Phat Pat on Phat Pat
Phat Pat Music. You know, it's twitter.com/PhatPatMusic.
And you can go on YouTube under PurpleDuctions.
Yeah, PurpleDuctions. It's like productions, but purple in the front of pro, so PurpleDuctions, PurpleDuctions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm fresher than a motherfucker killing this game.
I'm doing me, do you show me what you got? Out in the streets, everybody know my name.
Bitch, I am the E, got the game on live.
I'ma do me, you can do you. I got this game on lock, I'ma school you. When you in the streets, nobody knew you. Hell no, you ain't even with the who's. Step your game up before you start talking shit. I don't see you doing nothing, no comparison. Why you jibber jabbing about this and that? And let you all know PD, make it happen. We on the stage while you dreaming about the days. You'll be put in our position while we sitting getting blazed. Making money off the cycle, moving forward with this phase. While you barely getting started, I'll be over with this game. I'm fresher than